Damn, that nigga put a toe tag on
Uncle Sam.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you one thing that he did too. Even the sequence and the way the album was sequenced. Because if
the
you
life
notice,
side and the death side.
yeah, he had given up the nappy dugout that talked about a promiscuous girl, and then he had Look Who's Burning.
STDs.
Right, you know, right after that, and I think that's something that was seldom talked about in hip hop is AIDS.
Yeah.
During that, you know, nobody talked about AIDS. Nobody talked about venereal sexually transmitted diseases. Which,
Well, I think the difference is though with Cube, because if you remember Boogie Down Productions on the By All Means Necessary had a Jimmy song where they were talking about the J, the I, the M, the M, the Jimmy hat. So people were talking about it, but the difference that Cube did and Cube always did is took it much more on a street profane level, whereas KRS-One was doing it more of a edutainment, whereas Cube was like street edutainment on a whole totally different level, much more graphic and explicit because people had been rapping about it, but when Cube did it in a way that I think resonated more with a lot of people, because as great as the Jimmy song is by Boogie Down Productions, a lot of people don't remember that song, even though it's a safe sex song, and even though it's on a great album, it's on a gold album. That's a gold album. It's on the My Philosophy album. It's on the I'm Still Number One album. So it's on the Stop the Violence album. Illegal Business album. Yeah.
Slipping.
That's one of the best albums too ever made.
My shit, man.
But I think that's when you have Giving Up the Nappy Dugout, you have Horny Little Devil, these type of songs when they're examining the sexual tension, racism, sexually transmitted diseases, but doing it from such a profound
hood nigga way. Like niggas gon' like you speaking on topics that usually motherfuckers would be like, man, what the fuck you talking about? But you putting it in a way to where niggas go, hell yeah.
Exactly.
I knew a nigga got burnt, and I knew a bitch who was giving
What's the matter, you burning?
Yeah, nigga. So he put in conscious shit in a way that the average motherfucker could relate to it.
Exactly.
And you had to simplify sometime for motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you know anybody during that time period that caught AIDS or anything?
No.
And you know, and that was the thing. And what was scary about that is that it was impacting the African American community in disproportionate numbers.
Right.
Because nobody talked about it.
Will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.